doggy bones, food, type. And I put them in there several times along with
None of my
it.
dogs eat anything. My dog chicken. They don't get anything cheap.
That's how Kathy, she's lost the sight of
They know.
She's always been such a positive, upbeat person, and she's just,
Last time I heard her,
Yes.
she liked 9 or 10 years old.
Yeah.
that will be the miracle of our century. They can never figure out a way to turn
She's
things
an
wrong.
guy.
To turn off
That's
themselves.
what they come to.
Put that over and pass them around. That's
She's
the ordinance.
as healthy as anything.
Almost 20 years. She wanders around in the day.
Well, I'm just gonna throw them on both sides. Dollar Tree
And I
dog.
told her not to go
That's all
and
they
follow me. She was determined halfway up, she started falling down, and I'm trying to catch her the whole way. I wanted to hit her instead of, taking
This is
her
the new
out.
ordinance that we want you to approve. This matches it to the state ordinance, so it doesn't interfere with people
This
who have
meeting is
pets.
now in session.
So you did go file for it?
We welcome everybody tonight. We ask that you turn your cell phones down or turn them off, please. The purpose of this meeting tonight is for the hearing of comments and input regarding the ordinance 2012-12-1. An ordinance amending Appendix A zoning of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Crawfordville, Georgia, to define the term kennel and providing for such uses, to repeal any laws in conflict therewith, to establish effective date. Public requests are now open. And please, when you come forward, you come over on this way next to the recorder.
I'm Mary Jones. I live at 198 Broad Street Northeast, Crawfordville, Georgia. I've been a resident there for 10 years. I strongly encourage the adoption of this new kennel definition to match that of the state.
Next.
Gotta get it on the record. We have to get it on the record. This is the.
My name is Linda Franklin. I live at 174 Broad Street, Northeast, and I just want to say that I'm in favor of the change to the ordinance.
Next.
My name is Marjorie Irving. I'm a resident of Crawfordville County, and I would like you all to try to pass this for everything. Let's try this, please.
Next.
My name is George Richards. I live at 223 Jennings Street. I would like to see that this ordinance is changed and will be, and I would like the city and county to support the Helping Hands Humane Society. And those who are opposed to the Helping Hands Humane Society, I hope they find solutions for us instead of being working against us. Thank you.
Next.
My name is Sarah Kendall Richards. I live at 223 Jennings Street, Crawfordville. And I would like very much to urge this group to change this ordinance, to change the kennel definition. Thank you.
Next.
I live at 190 Broad Street, and I encourage the council to amend the ordinance so that it will match the state.
Next. This public request is now closed. If the clerk will read our minutes for our last meeting, please.
Chairperson Cheryl Young open the hearing and welcome board members and members of the audience to the hearing. Members present were Mr. Dorsey Cooper and Mr. Larry Stewart. Ms. Young stated the purpose of the hearing is to hear comments and input regarding the ordinance amendment 2012-08-1. Ms. Young read the heading of the amendment stating she had handed out copies of the amendment. Ms. Young moved to public request explaining all statements must be in regard to the amendment only and to speak clearly and use their names and address. Speakers included Ms. Mary Jones, Mr. George Richards, Mr. Cy Easters, Ms. Ruth Beatty, Ms. Stephanie Stewart, and Ms. Kendall Richards. All who spoke supported the amendment with some questions concerning the number of dogs allowed per household and the number allowed when fostering the animals. No other members of the audience wish to speak. Ms. Young asked board members if they had any comments on any of the public requests. Mr. Stewart spoke of his concern about section 7.2 special exceptions. He stated in his opinion this section violates state law and should be eliminated from the ordinance in conflict with this ordinance are hereby repealed immediately, and asked if the kennel ordinance would be changed, repealed immediately if it was in conflict with this ordinance. Mr. Cooper stated people should be able to foster dogs, and the kennel definition is entirely wrong and should be reworded to state law. Ms. Young asked if the board was ready to vote on the amendment to approve, disapprove, or approve with changes. Ms. Young asked if the board wanted to approve the amendment with changes, and Mr. Cooper and Mr. Stewart agreed to approve with changes. Mr. Stewart made a motion to eliminate section 7.2 special exceptions from the ordinance. Ms. Young asked if there was a second on Mr. Stewart's motion. Mr. Cooper stated he seconded the motion to eliminate 7.2 special exceptions. Ms. Young asked the clerk to poll the members. When polled, the members voted 2-1 to approve the amendment with change, with Ms. Young the only one to vote against approval. Mr. Cooper stated under the city zoning ordinance, the definition of a kennel is wrong, and made a motion to change city ordinance to the state ordinance. The motion was seconded by Mr. Stewart. When polled by clerk, the members voted 2-1 to approve the amendment change. Ms. Stewart informed the members of the board that all the changes would be sent to the city council, and it would be their decision if the changes are made. There being no further business to discuss, Ms. Young adjourned the meeting.
Is there a motion to accept the minutes as read?
I make a motion to accept the minutes as read.
Is there a second? A motion by Mr. Cooper. And a second by Mr. Stewart. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Now the discussion by the board members, if there is any discussion at all.
I'm ready to vote.
I think it's about time.
Do we have a motion on the floor?
I make a motion that we change the ordinance to the definition of the state.
A second.
Motion by Mr. Cooper and second by Mr. Stewart. Will you take a poll? Clerk?
Mr. Stewart, how do you vote?
I vote in favor.
Mr. Cooper?
I vote in favor.
Ms. Young?
No. Is there any other discussion by the board members?
I have none.
Mr. Stewart?
No.
Well, if that's it, then the meeting will be adjourned.